Yesterday we went out to evangelize, and we did something different, something new. We were offering people a free hug. Just a hug. And you had to see people's reaction. The idea was, we had a big piece of paper written, free hug, very big. And then people would pass, would come, and then as they were walking on the streets, I would come and say like this, you deserve one. And what was the reaction? What? What? And then the guys would open a big piece of paper saying, free hug. The moment you say that, it was like, oh. And then you would hug the person, the female sisters, the evangelists were there. It was very good. And we saw some people. I remember there was this guy that we hugged, and he was like, we could see tears in his eyes. Actually, one of the people who me, they asked, when was the last time you were hugged? And the lady said, I don't know, I don't remember that. Sad, isn't it? But we are here because we care. By the way, have you hugged anyone today? Have you? Who have you hugged? Who have you hugged? Today. Who has not hugged anybody today? Well, you have an opportunity now. Come here, Pastor Miguel. Free hug. Yeah. You know, it doesn't hurt, does it? And some of you, listen to me. Some of you look at me right now like this. Do you know why? Because you have not been hugged enough. That's why you're like this. That's why you feel this way. Because when people offer you a hug, you think like, what's the catch? Actually, one guy asked me, when he gave him a hug, he was, what is the catch? He asked, okay, what is the catch? What do you want? No, nothing. We are just giving people a hug. Right? Of course you'd give the magazine later, the evangelism material, but the idea was to make people feel loved. Because very few people do feel love. Very few people. And I understand why. They live in a house where, there is lack of unity, problems, anger, financial problems, financial difficulties, sadness, disappointments. It's hard for that person to smile. It is hard for that person to believe that others care for them. It's very hard because they have been disappointed, let down, despised. Some of them have been disappointed by their own family members, husbands, wives, betrayed, wives that are being betrayed, mothers who are being let down, husbands. I know. That's why people walk on the streets angry, upset, sad, willing or looking for someone in order to lash out their anger, their frustration. That's how people are. Most of the people are like this. Do you know why? Because they do not know God. There were guys, they came on a bike. We were in the traffic light. And these guys came on a bike. Bicycle. And they were all, those hard-looking guys. And I remember you looked at the guys on the traffic, and then I said like this, you deserve one. Huh? And the guy looked at me and said, like, deserve what? And I said, a free hug. And you had to see the face. The guy was like this. Okay, all right, come. In a bike. And I'm sure that people don't forget these things. Right? And whenever you can, hug. I mean, men hug men, women hug women. Because there were some guys there that when we tried to hug, I said, I want to hug from her. I said, nah. But people are like this. We must care. We must care for them. We care for you. I don't know if you care for us, but we care about you. We care about the people there. We care. And that's why God is able to work through us. Amen? So hug people. Don't kiss, but hug. Every day, hug, hug, hug. It never hurts. And you never know who will be on the other end. Maybe there were people yesterday, who knows, who are thinking about committing suicide. People who are about to do a stupid thing in their lives because they thought that nobody cared. Who knows if that simple hug has not changed their mind? We never know. We never know. The idea just came in the morning, we went there, and I'm sure that it will bear fruit. Soon we are going to have people coming to the church saying, how did you know about the church? No, I was hugged one day outside. And you will see. Amen? And come up with ideas to evangelize. When we evangelize, we have three groups. We have the predators, the attackers, and the innovators. And the job of the innovators is to come up with these ideas. How can we do it in a different way so that we can reach people, to show the love of God for them? Amen? And if you want to join us, Saturday morning, every Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, you come here, we're going to teach you how to hug people. No, we're going to teach you how to give Jesus to them. Amen? Did you bring your envelope with you? Bring the board here for me, please. You wrote your name here, haven't you? You have written your name here. Remove it there, please. And we spoke about it, that we are going to cut off what? The bad roots. We asked you to write your name, you who are in this with us, because today is the day for us to get rid of this thing here. You have to get rid of the things. We've been speaking about the bad roots. Every tree is known by its fruit. If the tree is good, the fruits are good. If the tree is bad, the fruit is bad. But where does the strength of the tree comes from? It comes from the root. Everything has a root. The way that man, the reason why that man is angry, there is a root for it. The reason why that woman does not trust man, there is a root for it. She's being betrayed in the past. She's being deceived. The reason why that person is skeptical is because there is a root for it. Something happened. And we invited you during these 2 weeks to identify what? The bad roots and cut them off. So for example, why am I proud? It's a very bad root. Why am I selfish? You know, some people, they walk like this. Do you know how they shake hands? Good morning. Good morning. Tight fist. They are not generous. For them, every little cent, every little pound is like, no. Do you know why? You trace back to the past. They struggled in the past. In other words, someone was very tight-fisted with them also. That's the way they are. Some people have complexes. They have complex of inferiority. Some people are afraid of making decisions because of decisions they made in the past. Which means behind any problem, anything that is going on in your life, there is a root. And we spoke to you about cutting off these bad roots. How do we do that? You get an axe and you go there violently and you destroy that root. What is the axe to cut off each bad root? Is the opposite of it. So for example, if my bad root is pride, how do we cut off that bad root? By being humble, humility. If it's selfishness, by being generous. If you are short-tempered, by taking more time to make the decisions. If you start things but you do not finish, by deciding that you're going to go all the way and you're going to finish. We have to cut off these bad roots. And we are going to determine it here right now. I was talking to people this morning, and I've been speaking about it during these 2 weeks, about this word that God has given to me. You know, I've been thinking about this word called U-turn. U-turn. You who drive here, you know that there are sometimes the sign is there, no U-turn, which means you cannot make a U-turn in this place. The devil is always waving that sign to you. You can't change, you can't make it, you cannot be different, blah, 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 blah. In other words, that's the way you are. But I tell you, you can make a U-turn, and you can make it right now. And you'll never be the same person again. I was speaking about that woman who was caught in adultery. This woman was brought to Jesus because she was caught in adultery. And they wanted to kill her, to stone her to death. Because she was a prostitute, selling her body. So Jesus said to the religious people, whoever has no sin, cast the first stone. Nobody did. And Jesus said to her, go and sin no more. Now, what was her job, her profession? Do you think she was selling her body because she had fun with it? She was enjoying it? She sold her body because she didn't see any other way to live. Nobody sells their body because they enjoy it. They do it because they don't know what to do anymore. But Jesus said to her what? Go and don't do it again. How could he say to her, don't do it again? If it was too much for her, if there was nothing else she could do, there was something else she could do. And he would guide her. So he told her, don't do it again. I'll be with you. I'll give you the strength. And that woman left that place, and she was never the same again. Which means you can leave this place today and never be the same person again. You can cut off these bad roots and have new roots inside you. But that takes what? A decision. That takes you saying, I don't want to be the same person anymore. And if you make this decision, God is going to help you, and He's going to help you here right now. Amen? Who wants to cut off the bad roots? Who say, I don't want to be the same old person anymore? So we are going to call upon God here right now. And as we do that, we are going to destroy this. This poster here that has the bad roots. How strong is this?
Quite strong.
With a punch.
A stronger punch than
Hold it here for me, please. I don't know if I can make it, but two hold here, please. The idea is what? That's the idea. Which means these things here, the bad roots, are going to be what? Destroyed. And you're going to live here with good roots. Give me this one here also. Anyone wants to try? Any woman wants to try? Huh? Come here. Who wants to try? Come on. Has to be just one. Only one. Come quickly. No. Someone. Let her. Quickly here. Go ahead. Just one punch. Hold on. You see here? Almost. But not yet. Which means sometimes it is what? It is hard. It is hard. But you can do it. Here. Yeah. Keep going. The foot. Yeah. This one is angry, huh? Bishop, are you joking with us? No. What I'm saying is, sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes you try, I want to be a different one. It's not easy. It's not as simple as you think. Yes or no? So you need one. You need what? You need that one. that will go in and you never come back again. And that's what we are going to do here right now. Amen.